They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of this place. Pill ill, y'all niggas better listen. I'm black 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 pill, I'm ill with this will. 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 Hey everybody, what's up, man? It's Hold the Truth Hostage, where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies, we would hold the truth hostage. Now, I'm gonna be doing these videos. It's gonna be called Hold the Truth Hostage Moments. You know, very simple video. And I think this one's very needed, man. Very needed. And it's going around all over the Manosphere. I mean, it's been around the Manosphere since the beginning. And that's hypergamy. You know, I'm recording this at 7:57 a.m. So, you know, I mean, right after work, whatever. But yeah, hypergamy. Hypergamy's been in the Manosphere, you know, forever, man. I mean, this hypergamy crap and guys talking about hypergamy, hypergamous, you're gonna see it all over YouTube, because what you have now, we're in the age of, I would say, when it comes to the lesser pill community, the red pill community, MGTOW, I think we're in 3.0 phase. And what's happened now is you're gonna see a lot of these entertaining videos where they upload a woman dancing or naked, whatever. Then they're gonna say, look at that woman. Who would marry that? They're gonna upload hypergamous videos. You're gonna see it from mediocre tutorials. You know, even new content creators, they upload these short-minute videos which have no critical thinking skills at all. And, you know, you're going to see them keep talking about hypergamy, and this is what a lot of men need to understand. And, you know, you'll get this from the black pill. You know, this is black pill 3.0. Black pill 3.0, you know what I'm saying? It's far ahead. It's beyond everything else, whatever. But, Black Pill 3.0, this is what you need to understand. Hypergamy is literally all, you know, you're going to see it from, what is his name? I think something Tate. You're going to see it from all these top Manosphere guys and new content creators talking about female hypergamy. Well, hypergamy's been in woman's hypergamy's been in woman's nature since the beginning of time, and women are hypergamous. You know, these guys, man, it's become a joke right now, man. The red pill content creators, MGTOW content creators have become a joke. You know what I'm saying? They're stuck on a loop. You've been hearing talks about hypergamy since 2000, what is it? Since Stardust or Barbarossa, way back. It's old, it's outdated, and it's lacks critical thinking skills. You want to know what hypergamy really is? And it's not, well, women have been hypergamous since the beginning of time, and no, that's bullshit, man. You know what I mean? You want to know what hypergamy is? Hypergamy is when you're a man and you live in a society where the only option to get sexual activity and sexual intercourse is through a woman's choice and choosing when it comes to a relationship due to a sexual advantage in just being a woman. That's all hypergamy is. Hypergamy is when the woman holds all the cards when it comes to interaction and relationships. That's really what hypergamy is. The bullshit narrative you hear by most of these guys in the manosphere, women always want more, and they want the taller, the stronger, the more powerful. Sound like they're doing an advertisement for a fucking car. A woman wants a car with a Hemi engine. A Hemi engine, the more powerful. It's bullshit, man. Hypergamy is nothing more than an artificial scenario where the woman holds all the cards when it comes to access to sexual intercourse and relationships. So, for example, and this is where hypergamy, you could easily prove it wrong in the United States, is that you can go straight to Vegas. Go to Vegas where prostitution is legal. Of course, you're going to see women that will seek out the men that are making more money, whatever. Making more money, of course, that makes sense. They're going to seek out the men that make a lot more money, but because prostitution is legal, and the women basically, when it comes to sexual activity, do not hold all the cards. When a man can just purchase his sexual relations, then you'll see that hypergamy has far less weight, because hypergamy is nothing more than an artificial advantage for just being a woman. So they remove prostitution. They put the law with no fault divorce, family court. Everything is structured to where, by virtue of being born a woman, all the legal advantages are at play. She holds all the cards if a man seeks a relationship and if a man gets into a relationship. This whole narrative of hypergamy, women have been hypergamous for 1,000 years. Dude, man, if you don't even need to look that far. You just got to look into countries where legally just being a woman doesn't give you an advantage. Look at Mexico and look at how strong hypergamy is. Look up, I forget these other countries. Look up countries where you don't see no fault divorce, you don't see child support, you don't see all the aspects where, by virtue of being a woman, she has all the advantages, and you'll see that hypergamy is a joke. Hypergamy is nothing more than an artificial construct when the government and basically men in charge with legal advantages pass laws that basically empower women to the point where they hold all the cards. Because if you go back to the 1940s, go back to the 1950s, go back and ask yourself how much hypergamy was it then? Where was the hypergamy then? A lot of these guys in the manosphere just selling this bullshit because they lack critical thinking skills. They don't have an ounce of critical thinking, because, like I tell guys, man, there's a lot of missing IQ men in the manosphere. Missing IQ. Missing IQ. Where they can't even think. Critical thinking. It's lacking. Well, the women have been hypergamous since the very beginning of man. And you're like, dude, just look at the 1950s. I'll even use a cartoon, for example, look at the Flintstones, how Barney was short, and you see his wife in Then you look at the 1950s. All you gotta do is look at images of relationships from the 1950s, 40s, and you'll see, man, back then the men held the advantage by default, as it naturally should be. And if you looked at it, the women were in better shape. They were healthier. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't hold all the cards. You know what I'm saying? You would see women get pregnant in the 1940s and 50s. They didn't get overweight because they knew they had to stay in shape and healthy for the man that's in their life. Because that man could leave, and you know what I'm saying, he could make alternative choices, so they stayed healthy. All hypergamy is an artificial advantage given to women by the state. That's what hypergamy is. That's why I did a video way back. I think I called it state-funded hypergamy. State-funded hypergamy? I don't remember. But that's what it is. You're gonna see all these videos in the Manosphere by new guys, old guys, hypergamy. Well, a woman's always looking for the new hypergamy. You know what I'm saying? At this point, they're just chanting it. You're gonna see all these bums, all these missing IQ idiots, man. Women have always been hypergamous. And this is how you can, it's, to me, we in Black Pill 3.0, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no more holding back, man. There's no more holding back on these frauds and liars telling you about hypergamy, all this bullshit, man. No such. All hypergamy is, it ain't even natural. Hypergamy is artificially induced by the state and the government. You know what I'm saying? Because in the 1940s, how hypergamous were women back then? How hypergamous were women in the 50s? You know what I'm saying? When they knew they had something to lose and the way the society was held, you know what I'm saying? And the women were working back then too, but the advantage was naturally, as it should be, in the hands of the men that agreed to protect and provide for them and provide these women with the experience of motherhood. This whole notion you keep seeing spreading in the Manosphere about hypergamy, it's a fucking scam. You know what I'm saying? They keep saying it's natural, and this is what, man, shout out to JP Hives, shout out to the homie Coach Soap Pill, man. Shout out to MD for launching that new book, Nightmare on Sperm Street. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Neo Wolf. Shout out to Spec Streaming, man. Shout out to all the Black Pill 3.0, 3.0 homies that's doing it. Is that there's no more holding back, man. You're gonna see all these scam artists. And what's funny about these scam artists in the Manosphere, these frauds, is how you gonna say in one breath, they're gonna say in one breath hypergamy has been around for thousands of years. Then in the same breath, they're gonna say, well, back in the 1950s, women were respectful and honored their man. Take a second and let that sit in your mind. So you're telling me women have been hypergamous for thousands of years. Then you're gonna say women would follow their man and honor their family in the 1950s and 40s. So how can they be hypergamous for thousands of years, leaving their men, leaving their husbands, leaving the men in their lives for thousands of years? Then at the same time, they were honoring their man and they were loyal and respectful in the 50s and 40s. These guys, man, it's just so easy to point out the hypocrisy and the outright lies of their content. It's crazy, man. And it makes you it makes you wonder, you know what I'm saying, do these guys even qualify to be men? You know what I'm saying? The lack of critical thinking skills, it's rather astounding. It truly is rather astounding how low and how lacking, how missing IQ, man. A lot of these guys, the missing IQ is insane, man. In one breath, well, women have been hypergamous for thousands of years. Then, you know what? Women were not hypergamous in the 1940s and 50s. They honored their man. So if they were hypergamous for thousands of years, then how come they weren't hypergamous in the 1940s and 50s and 30s and 20s? And, man, it just boggles your mind how much the Manosphere has missing IQ syndrome, man. There's, man, you know, but you know, I had to make this video, man. You gotta clear the air, man. You know what I'm saying? With these missing IQ men in the Manosphere running rampant. You know what I'm saying? They just, the logic, the lack of logic, you know what I'm saying? The missing IQ. You know what I'm saying? Forget searching for the missing link, man. Forget that, because we found the missing IQ. You know what I'm saying? The missing IQ male. The missing IQ male usually will claim one thing. They'll claim one thing, yet at the same time, they'll claim something that completely goes against what they just said. You know what I'm saying? The missing IQ man will say, women have been hypergamous for thousands of years. And in the same breath, they'll say women have followed the lead of their men in the 50s and 40s. Oh, man, these missing IQ men, man. It's become a plague. It's a plague, and you're going to see all this content on YouTube. They just regurgitating it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it works. The thing is this, man. I said this a while ago. You know what I mean? A lot more men will be joining Manosphere. It's gonna grow. And what's happened now is you got junk content. Like when the Manosphere started, a lot of guys were doing deep thought, a lot of conversations on what's going on. And I think what's really happened is there was a channel called MGTOW 101. He used to pull these little clips of women doing something, then he would just add a little commentary. And now what you have is a huge amount of men in the Manosphere doing a lot of this fast, you know, this junk food content. Here's a woman stripping, dancing around, shaking her ass, and then some idiot's gonna come on, some guy's gonna come, well, that she doesn't qualify to be a wife or a married woman. Any man could see that with his fucking eyes closed, you know. Some chick shaking her ass, dancing like a stripper. You know what I mean? Where does that qualify for marriage? You know what I mean? A lot of these guys, man, the missing IQ, I'm telling you. You know what I mean? The black pill prophecy, man. You know what I'm saying? When you get down with, when you understand this black pill and you apply it to everything, when you remove yourself of attachment and remove yourself of emotions when you're looking at things for solutions, man, you see it. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of guys, you know, been targeting me here and there and targeting the black pill guys, because when you apply the black pill to real life, man, it all starts to get clear. You start seeing every step coming. You start looking at life like you're reading a script. You know what I'm saying? And you start understanding you're breaking a fourth wall. You could see these guys moving, and man, the Manosphere has a plague. And the plague is, and it's gonna keep growing, because I could name some big channels that are doing this content. You got I think you got Mediocre Tutorials, You got I think Golden Tate. I can't think of his name. Tate something. There's a lot of content creators. I think you got Ribby the Frog. You know what I mean? You got a lot of these guys doing this content. It's fast food content or junk food where they don't really tell you anything. Oh my God, a woman shaking her ass in front of another man. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that's wife material. That's not gonna be wife material. It's just, man, you know, the junk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these missing IQ men creating, you know what I'm saying, creating you know what I mean, creating garbage, creating junkyard content. You know what I'm saying? Junkyard content. You see a lot of them, and and the thing is, after you watch it, you're like, what was this for? You know what I mean? You didn't add nothing. Oh, look at this woman. She's shaking her ass in the gym. One day she'll never get married. Okay. You know, what did I learn from this? What did you add to the conversation? Like, you know, what am I supposed to learn? That's what missing IQ. In fact, that's what it is. It's missing IQ content. You're gonna see a plague of this missing IQ content in the Manosphere. Just constant little compilations, women shaking their ass, or look, she's not fit to be a wife. Okay. I mean, I could see you know, I've seen a hooker across the street. I could tell that's not fit to be a wife. I mean, that was easy enough. It's a lot of missing IQ content, and you're gonna see it. It's already started. I mean, I really started noticing it around probably 2021, but you know, it's exploded because a lot of guys have found that, you know, it's quicker content because it's missing IQ. There's no thought into it. They just play a little video of some girl shaking her ass or her breasts being exposed, and then they say, well, she's not fit to be a wife. You know what I'm saying? One day she'll regret not doing better decisions. Man, you know, missing IQ content. In fact, you know what? You know, anybody watching this, man, we got to start doing this, man. If you see any missing IQ content, just put hashtag missing IQ. You know, missing IQ. You know what I'm saying? Just put that. Go on some of these videos, man. You know what I mean? When you see missing IQ content, let the other guys know. Missing IQ. You ain't gonna learn nothing. Nothing new to learn. Nothing at all. You just leave the video with you know, confusion. Missing IQ content. There's a plague of it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said with hypergamy, man, it's you know, it just shows you how effeminized the male mind has become. You know what I'm saying? The male mind in the West has been so effeminized, you know, it's at the point where there's no logic. It's like watching a bunch of fucking penguins. It's like watching a bunch of penguins march. And when the penguins marched, you know, as the penguins marched, I could see it. Yeah, man, it's like watching a lot of fucking penguins marching. They're hypergamy, 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 hypergamy. It's missing IQ content. Whenever you see it, whenever you see missing IQ content, hashtag missing IQ content, man. In fact, you know, if one of the homies, man, you know, maybe Coach Soap Pill, whoever, man, if you can start uploading some clips of missing IQ, you know what I'm saying? Missing IQ content, clip these guys saying this bullshit, man. You know what I mean? Missing IQ, man. You know, being against passports, just start clipping it, man. There's more than enough of these missing IQ Manosphere content creators just uploading senseless garbage. It's time to upload them and start showing their missing IQ. Because, man, it's a plague. It's a fucking plague in the Manosphere. Well, you know, this woman's shaking her ass while she's outside. She's twerking outside. She'll never be a good wife. Oh, man. Well, guys, you know, it's been hold the truth hostage where if the truth was so important, we wouldn't negotiate with lies, and we definitely would hold the truth hostage, and we would definitely not negotiate or conversate with missing IQ. You know what I'm saying? Too many missing IQ content creators out here in the Manosphere, man. You walk away, you walk away like you're drowsy, man. Walk away like you don't know what the hell happened. Because the content, it was nothing, man. It was nothing. And you walk out like you're missing IQ. You can think less. You walk out with less critical thinking skills. It's insane, man. But, you know, peace.
Pill ill, y'all niggas better listen. I'm black 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 pill, I'm ill with this will. 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 They said the truth won't survive beside the lies that maintain the decaying faces of this place.